ballpark.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It is episode 18 of the Bronx Nothing podcast, and the Yankees have just lost a series to the Baltimore Orioles. They won the first game and lost the last two. Pretty frustrating. Not feeling too great right now. Got a series coming up this weekend against the Padres, but we're going to talk about this series. Kevin, how you feeling?
I'm not gonna let this stress me out. It's my fifth beer. Had to crack a few open watching this game. We'll get into it. I try not to let the Yankees get me down as much as you do. I know you were at the stadium, but there's only so much you can do, so much energy you can put in, and sometimes you just gotta flip the page, just like the players do. Let's forget about this. We got another game tomorrow, so we'll talk into it. We'll dissect this, but for now, whatever. Meh.
I mean, at least that's good. At least you're not upset. I mean, I know before we got on here, like, not many words were said. We were just here quiet, pretty much sitting in silence.
I'm not. I know you get pissed, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and try to cheer you up. I mean, it was a tough game, so I mean, I get you, bro.
Yeah. All right, you ready to get into game
But
one?
JD's almost here.
Dude, I got a video of him hitting a single today. Like,
I know.
that made.
Sounded like
I got
a
it in the
rocket.
eighth inning. What's up?
Sounded like a rocket.
Yeah. So
Well hit ball.
it was. I think it was
Listen,
smoked off the bat.
we will definitely talk about who's coming and who's rehabs and all that, and at the end of the show, because 6 through 9 is atrocious right now. But
Oof.
let's start with game one.
It was bad. All right. Game one, it was Bradish against Garrett Cole, and every time that guy takes him out, Kevin, the Yankees, and we all feel confident that we're gonna win that game.
Oh yeah.
And listen, he got the first 2 outs in the first inning. It looked like he's gonna go get his 1-2-3 first, but then he walks Santander and Mountcastle, and he gives up a double to Frazier with 2 outs. The one that just hit off Judge's glove. I thought he had a play on it, but it pops out of the glove, and they take a 2-0 lead. Then Mullins hits a solo shot in the third to make it 3-0. Then Gunnar Henderson to make it 4-0 with another solo shot in the fourth. And the Boo Birds were out at Yankee Stadium. Fans were not happy. But our spark, bro, the guy who gives us life, even since the day we got him in the playoffs, all that, Bader with a solo shot, that's the guy that provides a spark for us, and he continues to. Then in the fifth, Rizzo with an RBI double to make it 4-2. DJ LeMahieu with an RBI single to make it 4-3. And then Bader with a sac fly. I mean, that's how baseball is, dude. Like, it's a 4-0 game. Yankees tie it up. They get those 4 runs back in 2 innings, and they tie it up 4-4. That was big. They brought Cole back out for the 6th, which was an interesting move. He gave up back-to-back singles. They take him out. They bring in Marinaccio. He gets Hayes to strike out, so he gets 1 out there. Then Gunnar singles, but they hold up the guy at third. Then the Yankees can't get a double play. It was like a slow ground ball to Rizzo. So they make the game 5-4. The Orioles take the lead. Then in the 8th, I want to mention this, that, the Yankees had Bader at second. Bader got the second base, and Waldo struck out with 2 outs. So that was like the ending strikeout.
What a horrible pitch.
And then listen, you have Bautista coming in, Kevin. And we know with Bautista,
Oh yeah.
he is a top reliever. He is a top closer in baseball. I know Edwin's not here, so I'm not going to put him there like right now. But it has to be Duran and Bautista. Those are the top 2 closers in baseball. I'll be honest with you, when those guys come in, like, I'm not too confident.
No.
Because, Yankee fans know that guy's nasty. Listen, I was saying, honestly, I know how hot Rizzo was, Kevin. The way I was feeling, I was like, dude, it's Judge or nothing. As good as Glaber was that game, I was like, dude, it's Judge or nothing. Hopefully Glaber can poke a single, but I'm talking about Homer. There's only one guy that can hit that guy out.
And he does it.
Judge did it, bro.
And honestly, I was surprised he got an off-speed pitch on 2 strikes there.
Dude, he sold his soul for that, Kevin.
Bro, and this is some of the things that sometimes we as fans talk about when a guy throws heat and they throw upper 90s or triple digits. Why are you giving these guys? I mean, but in Judge's defense, the other night he came in and he was throwing in game 2. We'll talk about it, but he was throwing there and Judge was fouling it off. And so, I mean, it's like, listen, 100, 99, 98 is not going by Judge. So, but yeah, he hung it and Judge made him pay.
Young 0-2, man. Listen, all Bautista, man, that's impressive. I don't care what pitch it is, Kev. A lot of people are like, dude, he should hit that. That's a mistake. I'm like, yo, you gotta respect the fastball he's got. The split finger, if you can waste it off, that's the pitch. You gotta attack the fastball. And he had him in a hole, but Judge, great piece of hitting. He sold his soul for it, and he hit it out. And it wasn't a cheapie. It wasn't like a Yankee Stadium cheapie. That ball would have been out of a couple ballparks. So that was definitely big there. Shout out to King in the 9th and in the 10th. He was huge for us.
Yeah.
You know, didn't let him score there. And then in the 10th, the Yankees walk it off. Bader gets IKF over. Good base running by IKF. The ball was in front of him. I think it went to the third baseman, and IKF went to third. Listen,
It was a slow
has a
ground
base
there.
running from
Yep.
him, and then they intentionally walk Willie, which I thought was interesting. I guess to set up the double play, and then Volpe hits the
Which should be
sacrifice
done.
fly.
That
I
should be
wish-
done more. I wish we
Yeah.
would do it more. I mean, that run doesn't matter. So you're trying to set up a double play. So
Yo, Mullins, a lot of people were saying Mullins should have dropped that ball to give Volpe like the RBI single for the walk-off. But
why?
nah, I don't know.
That
I saw
was,
somebody say that. They were like, dude, Mullins just dropped the ball. I think it was Yankee fans just joking around, but that was interesting. Ron was good. Wanted to note that. Ron was good. Ron, he was good. He had a K. Cole did not have his best start. He was not good. But
No.
listen, your ace is not going to have the best start all the time, Kevin, and the Yankees bats backed him up.
No, and normally your ace, Cole's been the opposite, where he's been shoving throughout, and then he'll give up a run here and there, or he'll give up a few runs in the 5th or 6th, which seems to be going a lot to a lot of starters. But in Cole's case, it was the other way around. It's rare to see him a first inning, just the wheels come off that way. But listen, 4 runs against a division rival that's in second place right now.
Good team.
Yeah, it's a good team. It's a good offensive team, and Cole's not going through his best stretch, and he's still able to hold them to 4. So, I mean, listen, I'm not going to shit on Cole. At the end of the day, I think we came up with the W. I think we're 9-2 in his starts, no matter what. So, he still didn't pick up the L, so that's good for him. But I'm sad because my projection of 20 wins is very rare now.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, Kev. 20 wins is tough. I mean, you would have to go. Yankees would have to give him crazy run support, and he would have to continue to shove. But anything else from that game, Kev? I think we got everything.
No, I think we got everything.
All right, let's go to, the worst part of the series. Let's go to game 2. Nestor
I think this is
Cortez
definitely where everything turned around for the series.
against Tyler Wells. And I want to talk about the rain delay, Kev, if you don't mind. Just the rain delay before. I don't think it really affected any of the starters, honestly, because they started off the game pretty well. But, yeah, the game started around 8:40, so that was interesting. It wasn't
Yeah, I
like
saw that on Twitter.
7 o'clock start. I mean, the rain was coming down. It was late for some periods, but listen, they don't want to take the risk, especially with their starters, both teams. There's no off day. They go right into the next series. So I wasn't
Ain't
upset
nobody trying to
with,
play a doubleheader. Yeah, I get it.
and playing the doubleheader too. Even though the Orioles do come back, I think 4th of July, like that week, we have a 4-game set against them at home. But yeah, I didn't think the teams didn't want to take a chance against the rain. So I was fine with that. But let's get into game 2. Like I said, it was Nestor Cortez versus Wells. And listen, the bottom of the third, the Yankees had energy, and both stars were doing well. IKF with a triple, and then with 2 outs. How about that man, bro? My guy Gleyber Torres with a 2-run shot to make it 2-0, and then Mountcastle. I knew the righties before the game, Kevin. I saw the righties in the lineup. I'm like, yeah, they're stacking the righties against Nestor, just like they do with Schmidt. They stack the lefties. That's the one thing I kind of don't like about having them back to back, because they could just play the righties one game and then the lefties the other. But I guess it is what it is. Mountcastle gets him in the 4th inning to make the game 2-1. Then in the bottom of the 5th, Volpe with a walk. And you know who homers, Kevin? Isaiah kind of fluffed. That's 3 on the year. That's more than last year, Kevin.
IKF pop.
He's got 3.
Maybe he has that center, that outfield pop. He's trying to get 10 home runs this year. Be like, but I mean, I saw a cool stat. That's his hardest hit ball since he was in Texas.
Yeah. Another take I wanted to say. Listen, they're 2 different players, but listen, That's kind of what I want the Yankees to do for Dominguez. Like, IKF was worried about playing short.
Mm-hmm.
If they move him to left, I don't think he's that worried. I think he's very comfortable out there now.
Yeah.
I don't want Dominguez to worry about playing elite defense in center field. Just play defense in left field and rake. That's all I need you to do. I know that IKF and him are that's completely different situations, but you get what I mean, Kevin?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I don't want him to be worried about the defensive side of the game. I feel like he's comfortable in left field. Let him just stay in left field and let him rake.
Yeah.
That's
Or
just
third
me,
base.
though.
He's comfortable at third, too. He looks great at third.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm saying for Dominguez, like, let him stay in
Dominguez,
left field.
yeah.
Yeah. I know that they're two completely different kinds of players. One, like the Yankees' top prospect. Another guy the Yankees got in the trade.
Listen,
but that's just what I'm saying.
And let's give him his flowers. Honestly, when he's been asked to play, he's delivered, even offensively, where he doesn't. He's not supposed to.
This might be a crazy take, Kevin.
Go ahead.
And I'm a Boone guy. Like, I don't hate Boone like other people do.
I don't hate him. I just don't like his
makes.
bullpen decisions. That's my
his
main
bullpen management. I don't think is like the best, obviously, but he knows more than we do with like who's good, who's not good for the day. I was pissed IKF wasn't playing today, honestly, Kevin.
After a night like that.
After a night like that, like, I mean, we joke around saying, a guy's gonna sit if he has a good night, but they actually sit him. I don't know. I thought that was crazy. Glaber had a solo shot again in the fifth, and it was a 5-1 game there. And listen, things were looking good for the Yankees. I think Nestor had 78 pitches going into the sixth inning, or into the seventh, and that's when we all know what happened there. Santander, leadoff walks, Kevin. I mean, I've been told
after being 1-2.
Yeah.
1-2, freezing him with that curveball that Santander was just laughing. He was like, what the fuck was that? He didn't expect. Like, I saw the vintage Nestor, sidearm. I saw him having fun out there. I don't know what happened in that inning. Listen, a little bit more breeze, and that home run turns foul. Who knows what happens? But still, at the end of the day, you can't walk off. You can't walk leadoff back. Like, you just can't. And you have him at 1-2.
Listen, obviously nobody's perfect, but at the end of the day, man, leadoff walks will always come back to hurt you. They tell me that. They would tell me that in high school, Kevin. Even in college, at every level, every pitcher knows. The leadoff walk. I wonder what the percentages are on that, Kevin. Honestly, like what happens.
It'd be nice to find that out, especially when it's the bottom of the order. Listen, my son plays travel, and that is one thing we hate, bro. When you walk the bottom of the order, oh my god.
Yeah.
In this case, it was Santander, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good hitter. Gives up a single to Hayes, and I was thinking that they were gonna take him out, but then I'm like, okay, lefty. Shout out to Nick Terrell. He was saying it too. He's like, I think he's hitting like 202 or 206 against lefties. Frazier is, and he porched Nestor, man. Like we said, Kevin, we joked around. We can't joke around right now because we lost and I'm in a bad mood. But listen, we don't move the porch back for anybody.
No, we forgot to move it. We forgot to move it. That's what happened. People were tweeting. We forgot to move
I guess, we forgot to tell the guy, move it back, bro. We forgot to tell him. I don't know.
You can use it too. Hey, that's a perfect example. You can use it too.
Yeah, that homer, as we all know, knocks Ness started the game. They're bringing Cordero, and he had absolutely nothing. Gives up a single to McCann. McCann has been
Just say he didn't have shit. No tenía ni mierda. Cordero, papi. Yeah. I bet you Cordero was playing dominoes till 2 a.m. the night before. It just had to be, bro. It had to be. Estaba jugando dominó. He went too long. I mean, come on. He didn't expect. Maybe he's like, we got Nestor. Nestor owns Baltimore. We got this. Nope. There you go.
Yeah, he's probably like, I'm not worried. They're gonna bring in Brady to pitch the last 2 innings. It's probably what he was thinking.
Capicua.
But like I said, McCann with a single, Mateo with a single. Then they pinch hit Gunnar for the third baseman. For the third baseman Ortiz, and Gunnar hits a double down the line, and the Orioles take a 6-5 lead.
Is Gunnar quietly becoming a Yankee?
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's call him a pest right now.
Yeah, he's a pest. So Cordero goes on. He K's Mullins, which is good, obviously, but he walks Adley. Then they bring in Abreu. And then kind of it was like a circus, honestly, Kevin. I thought.
Bro, let's not keep going. I mean, they put up 8. Right?
Yeah, they put it. Okay, that's good, Kevin. They put up 8.
Honestly, I mean, we don't want to relive this, bro. I mean,
no, definitely, yeah, I feel you.
Listen, the Abreu haters came out of the woodworks. Listen, he has his flashes. Cordero too. At the end of the day, these are the guys that we have. I mean, it sucks that both of them didn't have it, and this is how much we miss Lasagna, and hopefully we don't even know how Kenley's gonna look when he comes back, but.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Listen,
we're short right
Kevin, the
now.
Yankees. Yeah, the Yankees had their chances in the seventh, Kev. Rizzo with an RBI single, which I thought that Hayes caught that ball.
Me
That was with
too.
the bases loaded. That was huge. He trapped that ball. Kevin, that ball gets by him. I know. I hate playing the what if game. People don't like to hear that. But listen, the ball gets by him. That could be 2 runs right there. And maybe DJ does something else. But DJ K's
The
would
ball
make.
goes by him, or I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're looking at closer than. I mean, I'm pretty sure the third base coach can see if he picked it up or not. I don't know. Maybe Glaber should have scored there too. He's diving for it too.
I
I don't
don't know.
know.
It's not even.
It's tough,
I don't
but I
even
mean,
think.
yeah. I mean, also it's like let's because unfortunately, Joey, if you're listening, you might want to skip this part. We have to shit on a little bit on DJ. I mean, DJ, what's going on? Is it your foot? You've sat, and he sat. I believe this today with the tomorrow game that we're about to go into. I think that's 4 times in 10 days or 11 days. Something's going on. We don't know what's going on, or they're trying to get him out of his funk by sending him here and there. But DJ has to at least, bro. You have to at least hit a sac fly there. We don't have to tell you that. We have to get another run in. You have to try to elevate that ball. I mean, and then you watch a either I think it was a fastball or a slider down the dick. It was literally the first strike was right there. That was the pitch for you to drive to center field and get
I
a
don't
sac
get
fly.
mad if you swing that first pitch of his middle. I
Me
don't,
neither.
Kevin.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't.
Look at Volpe in the game before. He swung at a ball that could, like it was a low ball, but he elevated it, right? So don't tell me you can't elevate a middle pitch. So I mean, you got to know that you have to. I don't know. You're in a funk, right? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hit a double there or what? At that point, listen. If I'm struggling, I'm like, listen, I don't need any more heat on me. I'm trying to hit the sac fly and get this run in. Maybe I square it up and I hit it over the outfielder's head, but right now I'm just trying to get the sac fly. Glaber's on third, right? He's gonna score. So I mean, I don't get DJ's approach there at all. Horrible,
We
man.
just needed 2019 DJ there, man. Just a single, just something. But yep, he strikes out to make it 2 outs and then Bader with a ground out. He's not gonna come. I mean, somebody tweeted that at me. Dude, Bader's not gonna come through every time, and you're right. Then at the ninth, just a judge walk, and that's pretty much it. Yankees lose 9-6. Going back to DJ real quick, Kevin. I wanted to say this with DJ. I read a few articles, and I gotta find it. I'm actually after this. I'm gonna look at it, Kevin. There's been articles written out, and I'm pretty sure I don't know for sure exactly who said this, but I know there's been articles, and I think there's a possibility that a hoax said this. That DJ should have gotten that surgery. I read in articles that toe is going to act up again. It will most likely act up again during the season. And I think I said that before the season started. I'm like, dude, I am a little bit worried about DJ.
And he played a lot. And he's played a lot. He played a lot in April.
Played a lot. Remember they were like, we're going to have scheduled rest days, all that, blah, blah, blah. Kev, for all the baseball players listening, you guys know with your back foot, that's how you generate power. With your lower half, right? That's how most of the guys generate their power. If you don't have your back foot and you can't so you can twist your hips, if you can't do that, you generate no power. You can't elevate the ball. There's gonna be no power behind it. You're gonna hit. You can elevate the ball, but you're not gonna hit it far.
It's just uncomfortable for everything.
Yeah, especially uncomfortable hitting. Yeah, you're not gonna be comfortable. So man, I don't mean to slander DJ because he's getting plenty of slander right now. But dude, I think it just should have gotten a surgery. If it is the toe, I don't know what it is, Kevin. We'll probably find out the next.
I don't even know what the timeline is, but the Yankees have to be smart about this. Listen, I mean, I know he was around 275, I think, around May 8th, because he went on a tear beginning of May, right? He got pretty hot, and we were like, oh shit, is he gonna get up to the 300s? But no, that didn't happen. So something's going on. So either if that's the case, and what's the timeline? I want DJ in October. If he has to get surgery and miss 3 months, but he'll be here in September, by all means, let him play in September and be ready for October. I do not want this DJ. I don't want this DJ in October. For what? We don't need more of this. We don't need more strikeouts. He has more strikeouts than he's ever had in his career. This is the wrong approach.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
I mean, we got to. If nobody's gonna say it, somebody has to say it. Listen, I love DJ because a lot of people are shitting on him and are shitting on this contract. He makes $15 million and he's a utility platinum glove player. Okay, so let's calm down here. My thing is that what are we hiding? What's going on? Why are we making him play through injury?
That's a fair point. I thought you were gonna give JD some love, saying JD
Well,
can do
he's
that.
coming
But I
back.
guess
So
not.
no. That's your job. I'm not giving JD shit until he shuts me up. But
Got you, I
JD's
got you.
coming.
Nah,
No,
nah,
no.
nah.
But JD's coming back, and that's the great point.
Yeah.
And IKF showed you that. Listen, IKF. If we're gonna have two guys that are gonna bat 240, I mean, yes, DJ's defense is better at third, but IKF is no fucking Chase Headley or whatever you
I
want to
think
call
he's
him.
in,
No,
I
he
think
can
he's
play
hitting, like,
third
210
too.
right now. I can't. But dude, like, think about analytics. It doesn't like no. I think people like the saying is analytics doesn't judge by like hot and cold. It just goes by stats. So dude, if a guy's hot, like you gotta believe in hot.
A
But I guess
computer, a fucking. This is drive me nuts. Analytical people mostly, and whoever said they don't play baseball. Let's be honest here. You go 4 for 4 the night before. You telling me? Let's say you're on a tear. You go 10 for 26, right? And you've played 4 games in a row, and you're gonna play a division rival the next game. Oh, but the splits say this, that, and the third. You're telling me you're gonna sit a hot player because a computer's telling you to. Let's fucking be honest. When are we gonna go back to just playing the guy who's batting, who's the hot hand, like they say?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm stuttering because I'm
tough.
really pissed because at the end of the day, how many times we got to go through this? It's like sitting judge right now just because we have to. Why don't we sit judge? We sit him here and there. We give him the double day off. When was the last time he sat?
He said Cincinnati, the last game.
Yeah, that's it. But before that, can you remember? He was injured, and before that, whatever the case. Another point, load management. We were doing that all year last year. What happened to Giancarlo in July? Listen, this load management shit and this sitting players and Russian roulette of fucking players is horrendous. You need to play the same 5-6 guys over and over again. You can play around with the catching position, DH here. You want to add an extra lefty here or there. I get it, but you can't be fucking sitting 2, 3, 4 fucking guys every game. It's asinine at this point. We've been doing this for how fucking long, and then we fucking almost lose the division last year because we were punting games when we were hot. We literally were gonna almost lose the division. Let's not sit here like we weren't. And then look where we are right now. Yeah, we can catch Tampa. It seemed impossible because we're seeing now that our rivals in the division, we can beat. This was a winnable series.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, they're no pushover. No,
they're not. I'm not sitting on them, but it's
no. I know you're not. I know. I'm just saying.
It's like people thought like Tampa was unbeatable. No, they played real teams. What happened?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, listen. Every team. The way I see it is, I'm gonna be the optimistic one here. There's cracks in every team. That's the way I see it. Every team has cracks in them, including us.
6 through 9 is our crack. They're batting like 100.
Until Giancarlo and JD start coming back, baby.
Willie is the best batter. Willie is the best batter 6 through 9. I mean, listen.
Two of our 3 hits today, guys. 2 of our 3 hits.
I'm giving Volpe a pass. He is a rookie.
No, chill.
No. I am giving a Volpe a pass.
No. Yeah, he deserves one, but we'll get into Volpe. Like,
okay.
We'll explain. We'll explain the next game. Nah, but definitely, I'm giving Volpe a pass. But like, and he's still young. He's 22 years old. Anything from game 2, Kevin, or anything else from game 2?
Fuck game 2.
We'll go right there, right? All right, let's go to game 2. Let's go to game 3. All right, give this guy his flowers now. I know you were punching the air. I know we lost the game. And listen, I'm in a better mood now.
I'm gonna leave for 5 minutes. Go ahead. Give Clark.
Yeah, listen, Clark Schmidt, bro. I went out on a limb, right? And I said I was texting him. I texted my boy Ryan Garcia. I texted Connor. I texted you and Ryan today. I was like, I've never been more confident. This guy's gonna shove today. Yo, I went out to the game yesterday. As heartbreaking as it was, I was very calm, actually, believe it or not. I was like, yo, this guy's gonna shove. And he was getting squeezed to death, Kevin, by this guy. Kevin, I don't even like blaming the umpire. Cause I feel like you're like, that's like loser stuff. Like, dude, yo, the umpire.
I don't like to blame umpires for losses, but you can shit on umpires calling. I mean, it's clear.
Actually, that's fair. You can shit on them, but blame them for losses.
But no,
like
I don't
the
like
next
blaming
level.
them for
Yeah. But, Kevin, I mean, this game was brutal just because the Yankees didn't create offense till the 9th. It was Gibson against Schmidt, and Gibson had an ERA, I think it was 4.28 when the game started. That was the most frustrating thing about Kevin. I was like, okay, Schmidt, I thought he was going to go 6 innings, 2 runs. I would have taken that.
Yeah.
I mean, Kev.
He went 5 with 1.
What more could you ask at him? He went 5 innings. And listen, he should have gotten out of the first with 3 outs if Volpe makes that play.
Again,
You know what I'm saying?
that's where
I mean,
I
it's
got.
okay to criticize a kid. I'm giving him a pass.
That's where I'm
But
like,
I'm just saying, like, I mean, we gotta be fair to everybody. I mean, that play has to be made, and he'll say the same thing. No hate to him. I know he's gonna be great here, but I bet you he said on the post
it's
game, I
growing
gotta make that
pains.
play.
It's growing
Huh?
pains.
No, no, definitely, bro. And we knew that.
The Nestor game
We knew
too.
that was gonna come with
That
Volpe.
was a weird hop in the Nestor game. And then if I joked around that if he was 2 or 3 inches more taller, he would have caught that ball that went right over his head. But I mean, listen, it's growing pains with Volpe and the defense side. On the offensive side, it's like I said, literally had a pinch. He was the pinch hit sack fly. He had a home run in the Toronto series when it was 2-2. So he has his moments. He's not hitting a lot, but it's timely hitting. He's been hitting when needed. And I will
He's
take
had some
that.
clutch hits.
Exactly. I will take that all day, right? You just can't be batting 200 or under 200 and not deliver any time. I mean, you're just not.
I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you, Kevin. I was looking up at the Orioles, their lineup, game one. I'm like, dude, Hayes is hitting 70. He's hitting 307. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, let's get into game two real quick. I mean, listen, we're pretty much talking about it right now. There's not much to get into. Santander had the back break and RBI single to make it 1-0. Ramirez and Cordero both dropped the ball in the 6th and the 7th. I was like, what was that? Does Rizzo throw the ball too hard to these guys? Are they scared to catch the ball? Are their gloves not broken in? Do you have to put sticky stuff in their glove? I don't know what it is, Kev. Hayes, a Yankee killer. I'll say it. He's a Yankee killer. He had an RBI double in the 8th to make the score 3-0. I know, off your boy Clay Holmes. You know, me and Connor defend him, but I know he's still shaky. And I do agree he's shaky. He doesn't make me feel good when he comes in, but I mean, he smoked that double. I thought that was gone. Gives up a double to make it 3-0. And listen, the Yankees make some noise. In the 9th, Willie hit a RBI double.
He bangs.
He bangs. 2 out of 3 hits.
2 hits.
When was it? What were the 3 hits? I can tell you right now. Glaber leadoff. I think Willie in the 5th, and then Willie in the 9th. Those are the 3 hits. And they had 4 walks, 5 walks out Gibson.
Against Kyle fucking Gibson. And I do not want to hear people talk about Rizzo and Judge and Bader. They cannot bail everybody out every fucking game. Everybody else has to hit. Where is Cabrera? Where is Bowers? I'm not even going to ask for Higgy. All you guys celebrating, there was a lot of people celebrating Gary Sanchez getting DFA'd.
Oh, Kevin.
No. I'm not asking. No. I'm not asking to bring Gary Sanchez back. I'm closing that chapter. But Jesus Christ, can we get some?
We'll admit that.
Can we get some off? Yeah. I was a Gary guy. No, for sure. Can we get some offense from these fucking catchers? Some. I mean, Higgy.
Kevin, that was my biggest thing too, Kevin. I was up the middle. You look at some of the really good teams in baseball. Their shortstops and their center fielders produce for them. Bader does for us. And
which was not
eventually.
expected though. That's my issue. Bader should be a plus. We should be.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah.
He should not be in 4th, Kevin. He was in 4th today.
Yeah, Bader should be batting the way he's batting. Should be batting 7th. We should be hallelujahing all these days because we're going back to the days, bro. Melky Cabrera in 2009 was our 8th or 9th hole hitter, and he batted 300. So what the fuck are we doing? Do not fucking talk to me about on base percentage. You can't. This is not literally. You can't walk, and score off walks. You got to hit the fucking ball.
You got to string hits together, bro. And that's how it is in baseball. We need extra base hits, but we need hits in general, bro. We had 4 hits today. Or, excuse me, 3 hits today.
2 came from the same guy.
2 singles, and a double. And Willie Banks, because he follows me on Twitter, obviously. I mean, come on.
No, and my point. That's my main point is at this point. Listen, the Yankees lose 3-1, and Willie with 2 hits. Applause to Willie. Willie's the only guy that I honestly, Waldo, I love you, man. I do.
Yo,
you're a great kid. You're a spark.
Clear right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is. I'm sorry, Kev.
No, go ahead.
This is not personal.
It's not.
We're all Yankee fans, dude. We love Waldo, bro. I met Waldo. He literally called me like, "Yo, Poppy, what's up?" Said everything to me. I love the guy. I want him to produce.
Of course, I want last year's Waldo.
Maybe it's just best that he goes down for a little bit and gets that confidence back, gets that swagger back. Dude, I was watching
or plays every day.
Or listen. Michael K was saying I talked to Oswaldo Cabrera or something, and he said, or Meredith, somebody did. They were like, Oswaldo's like, I gotta get the ball in the air, and it's funny because he says that and he grounds out, right? Or then he hits a pop up. I feel like that's every single one of his at bats. Again, it's nothing personal with this guy. I met the guy. I
Mhm.
love the guy. But we just need him to produce. At
Bauer,
this point, he's in 200.
Bowers too.
We need some kind of production.
Let me see
I know the
Bowers.
Florio crowd, and I like Florio. I don't think he get a fastball that has any serious velocity, but Kevin, I'm getting a little desperate, honestly. Maybe it's because we lost, because winning cures everything, but I would like to maybe see Florio get 60 at-bats. Maybe give him a couple weeks, but Stan's coming back, so either way.
No,
But
they just pushed Stanton's rehab assignment. I don't
yeah,
know if you saw that.
That again, I see that when I'm driving home, and it's like,
and this is my point. Bowers has 45 at bats.
oh, his at bat was terrible today. His at-bat, it was like poor fastball.
Listen, Peraza last year had 50 at bats and had 300. I don't want to blame Peraza when he came up now because you can't call a guy, play him today and play him 3 days later and expect him to be producing that way. You either play every other day or at least play every day to be able. He's not like, oh, you're coming up here. The role player is Greg Allen. We get that. We don't expect anything from him. We don't expect anything from IKF, but yet IKF seems to be working. So from these guys that you're gonna platoon, you can't be 178 with 45 at bats. What are we doing? Are we gonna keep this guy up here? Just because he doesn't have options. What are we waiting for? I hate this from the front office. You sign Cole Calhoun, another veteran, to see. You're trying to find the next Matt Carpenter for us from last year.
He's coming. He'll be coming tomorrow, Kev. Or when people listen to
Who,
this
Cole?
today. No, Carpenter.
Oh yeah, he's coming tomorrow.
Like
Yeah,
San
but
Diego.
he's having a rough patch. I think he's batting 182.
Oh yeah, I saw he was in like
Yeah.
194. And
And-
dude, they booed him too in San Diego. By the way, a lot of people say Yankee fans are the worst. Carpenter came up, he had a one swing, he pops it up and they boo. Everybody boos. Sorry, Kev, that got me tight before, but
No,
Nah, that
Trey
got me
Turner's
heated.
mom was booing him. So if your mom
I
is
didn't see
booing
that,
you,
I
bro,
didn't see
I don't
that.
want to hear anything about Yankee fans. Listen, when you are struggling, listen. I get told if I'm not doing my job, I get told by my manager I'm not doing my job, and I get paid my same salary. Give me $700,000 a year, and I'll gladly get booed by 50,000 people and slammed through Twitter because Twitter ain't a real place. That's how I feel. Sorry, Mario.
he's gonna get
Sorry.
shut down tomorrow, and then we're all gonna be. I'm gonna be a nobody again.
No, you're not.
Maybe nobody
But-
again.
no, you're not. You're gonna be the Yankee regular. But listen, Bowers, I'm done with Higgy.
By the way, he's 33 years old, guys. Again,
We're done.
Thank you
No more
for whatever you've
nostalgia.
done, bud.
No more none of that. I'm done with Higgy. Let Ben have his time. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. Also, I do not like Higgy's play calling. I don't know who's calling what. I do see where he
that's
sets
another
up.
thing.
Yeah,
That's the cold start, not Trevino.
well, that's my thing too. Listen, there's one thing that somebody calls the game or whatever, but I see where you're setting up. And I don't like where you're setting up when you're setting up middle in on some players. It just doesn't make sense, and the pitch counts and where you set. So I listen. I don't like Higgy's play calling. His defense has dropped since Gary left because probably he was like, I don't gotta care about defense now because Gary's not here. Trevy's here.
I got the spot.
Exactly. So listen, Higgy, Bowers, Cabrera, Calhoun should be the last. Calhoun, IKF. And Greg Allen should be that.
Because he had a good game today. but
Bring
he's
up
still-
Florio. I don't care if it's for 2 weeks. Or I
I mean,
think
give him a shot, man. At least give him like assisted at bats. That's the biggest thing. And listen, after that, then the Florio fans got to.
Or Cole Calhoun. Honestly, let's be
You're gonna have
honest.
pains with Florio either way. That's my biggest thing. You know,
What you mean?
you're gonna have pains when he comes up. Like he's not gonna rake right away. I don't know, maybe.
Listen,
You expect him to rake right away, Kevin? That's not.
No, I'm
Realistic.
not. But listen,
Yeah.
you have Bowers and Cabrera batting 200. So how much worse can it be? You can't just continue to put kids out there and assume that they're just gonna work it out too. Like you gotta either listen, man. It's just tough because we also praise about bringing the kids up, but
Yeah,
also you gotta know. Listen,
When the kids
Miggy-
come up, there's gonna be pains.
yeah, but Miggy Andujar was pulled for a lot less. A lot of other guys are pulled for a lot less. Vasquez is starting tomorrow. He has a 4 ERA. Where's Davey? Where's Will Warren? You got other guys with better numbers.
Claim beater, shout out Rye.
Beater.
Big claim beater guy.
So, but you're gonna bring in a guy with a 4 ERA to a pitching staff that's struggling right now. Even our ace is struggling. No, I'm sorry.
Hey. Randy Vasquez followed me on Instagram, so we can't talk.
No,
about
I'm
that.
not. Listen,
No,
we
I'm
gotta
joking,
wait.
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
We gotta see. But it's like you're bringing him up, right? So what's keeping you from bringing? Honestly, I've been asking for Chaparro for the longest because he can play DH. Why
Yeah, he
not
follows
platoon?
me too.
Why not platoon him with Willie at DH? Why
Yo,
not?
he was the
He
nicest guy too when he met me,
mashes.
bro.
He
Yeah.
mashes, man. He smokes the shit out of the ball. Isn't that what you like, analytics? Exit velo?
I think if Giancarlo wasn't here, I think he would be.
He would have been
He would
up.
be up. Honestly, if they put DJ on the IL, Kev, would you mind giving him 10 days here? Let him like just
Yes.
IL DJ right now. Let Chaparro get like 10 days. See what he can do. He can play third base a little bit. Not the best defender.
You got IKF.
You can give
you
him.
got IKF with there. Have him DH, and if you have to play one day, he can play one day, a few innings, and then you put in IKF
He
at
plays
the
first
end.
base too. You can DH Rizzo. So
You can play around. That's a good thing. He plays the corners. He's a DH. You want his bat is what you
That's what you
need,
need. That's
and
what
what the
you need is
Yankees
bat.
need is his bat. You can figure out the defense later, and that is my point. I mean, Cabrera has options. Just because he plays everywhere doesn't mean you got to keep the kid. Let him take some steam off. He probably needs it, bro. I mean, he doesn't want to. He's gonna feel like shit. But when he starts grinding at bats in AAA, when he comes back up, might be a different mindset. Might be a different spark, like we saw last year.
definitely
He's struggling. He's struggling in the infield too. Let's not sit here and talk like he's not struggling in the infield.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Waldo.
Yeah, he's played. I mean, he's played a good left field, but infield like everybody's been like, man, he's been all right. But he also plays every position too. But he's been like decent, I would say. But I don't know. Hey, listen, Kev. Maybe tomorrow he's gonna line up and he hits 2 homers, and he's like, "Yo, Kayase." So
Good.
I don't know, man. Maybe
That's
but
what we need. I mean, and I'll take that. But I mean, if you're gonna give a Bowers another 8 at bats and he just continues to do whatever he's doing, I mean, what the fuck, man?
I know, frustrating as hell. But yeah,
This would never happen before. This only happens now in the analytical era. Can we talk about that? You would never see a guy batting under 200 in the major leagues 10, 15 years ago. You wouldn't see it.
yeah, and I know you are like people that say they don't care about batting average. Like I still care about batting average.
I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
like when you look up at the scoreboard at the stadium, and I see Volpe hitting 203 and as well, though it's like damn. But
You have one of the
I don't know,
best
guys.
players in Juan Soto with 400 on base percentage. You have a rise that way as well, but he hits. But you have Soto there. How the Padres doing?
Not too good, and we get him next.
You can't walk the battle of the walks. You can't walk, and then strike out. What's the point?
All right, Kev.
Good mix is what we need. We need some
We
new
move
blood.
on. We move on. Orioles series happens. Done with.
El Nino comes to town. I'm excited for that.
Listen,
Honestly, are you going all 3 games?
I'll be there. I'll be there for all 3. Listen, bro. A couple guys that I really like. You know, me and Kevin both Dominican. I'm sure most of you guys know this. Listen,
Yes.
Yankees always go first, no matter what. Yankees, and then like Cole, Glaber, JD, all the guys, all the players, whatever. And then it comes our Dominicans. At least
How
that's
do you
how
put
I see
JD
it.
before Aaron Judge, bro?
Oh, bro, you know what I mean? Like personal
I'm
favorites.
fucking with
Judge
you.
gets a lot. Bro, I got Judge's sweatshirt on. Come on now,
I'm
bro.
fucking with you,
I
bro.
wore 99 today at the stadium.
99.
I got the hat. I had the hat on and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, love that guy, bro. Happy he's back, but we got Tatis coming into town. We got Soto. We got Machado. Obviously, we don't want them. We want them to go 0 for 15 with 15 strikeouts against us. But me and Kevin do like the guys, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I will not lie. When the Yankees aren't playing and the game's over, right? The Yankees stay on my TV the post game, and I turn on the Padres on my laptop because I like to watch Manny Machado. He grew up loving A-Rod. I grew up loving A-Rod.
He should have been a Yankee, honestly.
Should have been a Yankee.
Yes, he would.
Listen, if you guys think I'm annoying about Glaber, JD, and Cole, if Manny Machado was a New York Yankee, you guys would hate me. I would defend that guy with my life. Just saying, I love that guy. He wore 13 when, like, I don't even want to get started, Kev. I love that guy, okay? But he's not playing. I think he's hurt, so.
Yeah, I think.
It is what it is.
I think he might play Sunday, but I gotta check.
Yo, if he's getting BP tomorrow, I might fanboy. I can't lie.
But my
So I'll
cousin,
be like, yo.
my cousin comes to town too, Nelson Cruz. El Primo, I call him El Primo. I mean, listen, San Diego's a fun team to watch. So we got you, Darvish and Cole on Sunday. We have
Musgrove tomorrow. Shout out my dad.
Musgrove with Randy Vasquez. Ay Dios mío. Tomorrow, and then we have on Saturday. Is this Sevy
Heavy.
with who's pitching for them though? I forgot his name. Whatever. We'll figure it out. You guys don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Listen,
maybe I'll check it out real quick. I'll check
listen.
it out. Oh my God, Waka.
Oh my.
Yo, shh. He has good splits against the Yankees. He has good splits. Talk
Listen.
about it.
No. I was gonna say because I was gonna go Saturday. I couldn't go. I had tickets already for tomorrow, but I can't because they scheduled a rain. Rescheduled the rain postponed game for my son on Friday night. So I'm playing. So I'm going there. But I was gonna go Saturday, and then I saw Waka, and I said, "Hell to the now, I'll go on cold day." No.
Severino. Respeta Severino, bro.
Papi, Severino puede esperar. Pero yo, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I know you're feeling sad right now, the Yankees. Just close your eyes and think that next year you can have Juan Soto, Jason Dominguez, and Judge in the outfield.
Ay, Dios mío. Love Bader. But Juan
Bader
Soto
is only out of the occasion if we get Soto. If we do not get Soto, Bader should be a Yankee for life. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't want Dominguez playing center, but yeah.
That's my thing. But listen, if you're getting Soto on left, Dominguez, I mean...
We're getting Ohtani at the deadline, so it is what it is. Now I'm just like. Listen, I'm
no.
drinking that Kool-Aid.
I don't
I'm drinking that Kool-Aid right now, that
want-
Ohtani.
I don't want 500, 600 million on two players, bro.
The Yankees
That's
can't
$1 billion. That's a billion.
Game, bro.
That's $1 billion in two players. Nah, we good, bro.
Listen, you know how much money the Yankees would have with Ohtani jerseys in the stadium?
I don't care. I don't really. I mean, I might be one of the
you're not
only
big
ones.
on the
I don't
Yankees
want
jerseys for
Ohtani. No, I don't want.
I'll be
Ohtani.
real with you.
I do
You
not
know what
want
that would
Ohtani.
be, right? Peraza, Dominguez, Wells, Warren. Like it would be your
A bunch
best.
of rookies would Judge and Ohtani and Rizzo.
Yep. All right, Kev. I think we got to everything. Like you said, Stan, they pushed back his date.
Oh yeah, Stan, Canley, and Donaldson are rehabbing right now, so they should be back in another week. That
Hopefully
being
back to
said,
the, Dodger series. Yep.
yeah. That being said, hey, we're going to that watch party thingy.
We should be. We'll let you guys know. We'll let y'all know about that.
All right, fellas, ladies,
But yeah,
Yankee fans.
Thank you guys for checking it out. Episode 18. Tough series against the Orioles. But listen, beautiful thing about baseball is no off day tomorrow.
We back
right
at
back to work, right back to the grind. The beautiful thing about 162, you play tomorrow. So we play today, we win today. That's it. All right, Kev.
Let's go, Yanks.
Let's go, Yanks.